Hello and welcome. In this tutorial I will be teaching you how to make this yoshi egg squishy. For this tutorial you will be needing makeup sponges. They are not very expensive at all for this big pack. I got this pack in Ocean State Job Lot and it was already shaped like an egg. For future squishy tutorials we will have to cut them, but this is only like $2 and it came with, I want to say 8, maybe 12. So other tutorials I looked at in order to prepare for this told you that you could just use a regular kitchen sponge. That is not true. I don't know why they say that, but look at this. Come on guys, like even this, like the cutout, kitchen sponges dry out. So if you've ever used a kitchen sponge, you know that if you need to use it, you wet it again. So this is not squishable. So on that note, we are going to be using makeup sponges. These are very soft and smooth as opposed to the rough sponge, the rough kitchen sponge with like the holes in them. If yours are not already egg shaped, I would suggest printing out a picture of an egg and tracing it onto yours and cutting it out. For this tutorial I will be making a red yoshi egg. So I'm just going to use red acrylic paint. You can also use fabric paint to reduce the chance of cracking. I'm going to be using this very thin, small brush to make sure that I do not put too much, because you want a thin layer. So all I'm doing is taking off my cap and just going to get a little paint on my brush. And now, excuse me if my paint job would be very bad because I'm looking through the camera rather than at that or thing. So you just want to, I found it easier to first make my outline and then fill it in. And this is pretty simple. You just want to make sure that you do a very thin layer. I ran out of my line there. You want to make sure that you do a very thin layer, and you're going to do all 3 spots. I started on one side and finished the side, then went on. So we're going to fill in all 3 layers, all 3 spots. And then you're going to make it go around to the sides and the back. I'll be back when I have this filled in more off camera. So if you notice, I finished the front here and I'm starting to follow the lines to the side now. You want to do this pretty slow just to make sure that you don't put too much and that you get a pretty good shot at doing it. So if you can't draw or paint very well like me, then this is something that you should still try, because it's only circles. It's only like the little spots that are on the yoshi egg. It's only like the little spots that are on the yoshi egg. So it's not too difficult. You can usually even it out when you mess up. But if you're a good painter, this will be very easy for you and should come out a lot better than mine. And that's all there is to it. We're just gonna wait for this to dry, and then you can start squishing it. It doesn't take very long to dry at all. My pad was already right, that's why I could just go ahead and paint on the spots. Thanks for watching. All my links are in the description box if you're interested. You can also check out my other playlists on DIYs, my BD Monday series. Back to school will be coming soon. Also hauls, unboxings, and eco-estimate.